Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new live stream. This is Tausif Anam, and this channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. So welcome to this new live stream. Today we're going to talk about a question that people have mentioned, and the question is President Donald J. Trump a peacemaker? That is a question that people have been discussing. Is President Donald J. Trump a peacemaker? And obviously, I would love to know your thoughts. And so if you can take a look at the live chat window and see the poll that I'm conducting, the poll question is, President Donald Trump is the peacemaker. Agree or disagree? There are two options. You can either choose agree or disagree, and let me know your thoughts that way. And you can obviously also share your comments in the live chat, which I will be looking at periodically. So is President Donald J. Trump a peacemaker? Let's discuss that, and I'll let you know my thoughts. President Donald Trump came to office while there were crises going on around the world. Crisis in the Middle East, crisis between Ukraine and Russia. In fact, it was a war between Ukraine and Russia, and other problems in other parts of the world. And so when Donald Trump came to office for his second term, there was a series of problems to address, problems that have been going on for a while, and problems that started, and I'll be honest with you, you know my views. If you have been watching my channel, if you have been watching my live streams and listening to my podcast episodes, then you know what I think about Donald J. Trump and my views about the Biden-Harris administration. So let me tell you that when President Donald Trump came to power for his second term, there was a series of problems to address, problems that started because of lack of leadership of the Biden-Harris administration. Because the 4 years of the Biden-Harris administration, it was such a big mess. And lack of leadership, I think, is the appropriate set of words. Lack of leadership. It was because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's lack of leadership that there were crises in the United States, crises in the United States, and crises all over the world. And let me know if you agree with me. Let me know your thoughts as you are watching. Please let me know. The Biden-Harris administration was a failed administration. I think we all understand that. We all know that. And I think as time goes by, we learn about more examples of the failures of the Biden-Harris administration. And so when President Donald J. Trump came in for his second term in office, he had to immediately focus on addressing a series of crises. Okay? As I said, crisis in the Middle East, crisis between Ukraine and Russia, and more. And more. These are the big issues we hear about, but there are other conflicts that were happening in other parts of the world. And President Trump came in, he had to immediately focus on solving these problems. And it's been over 1 month, which is a very short time. It's been over a month since Donald J. Trump was sworn in as the 47th president. Just over a month, not even 2 months. He was sworn in on January 20th, 2025, and the date today is March 2nd of 2025. So it's not even March 20th, which means it has not even been 2 months. It has not even been 2 months. And also February is a shorter month. We know that. And so February is not a full 30 days or 31 days. So it's not even been 2 months. And we already can confidently say that President Trump is the peacemaker. President Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker. It hasn't been 2 months yet, as I said, since January 20th of 2025. And we can already proudly say Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker. And you know Marco Rubio, right? My friends, you know Marco Rubio? Marco Rubio, he said it recently. Marco Rubio, who was nominated to be the Secretary of State, and then the Senate confirmed Marco Rubio. So Marco Rubio is the Secretary of State now. He is. He's doing a great job, I think. By the way, do you support Marco Rubio? Let me know. My friends, I can see so many of you have tuned in. Everyone who's joining, thank you so much. Terry Gilly, Kristen, Kay Cooper, Bill, Crockett, Teresa Ross, and others. Thank you all for being here. If I missed anyone, I apologize. It's good to be back doing a live stream again. So, by the way, thanks to all those who watched the video version of my podcast episode. I appreciate you for watching those videos. Thank you. And for all your comments. Thank you so much. So we were talking about Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is doing a great job as the Secretary of State, and he recently called Donald J. Trump a peacemaker. Marco Rubio said Donald J. Trump is a peacemaker, and I, as an American citizen, as a proud American, as an American voter, as an American taxpayer, as an American who likes to stay informed about things that are happening in the United States and also around the world, I can confidently say that Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker. And you can let me know your thoughts in the poll. So answer the poll question, my friends. President Donald Trump is the peacemaker. Agree or disagree? Let me know in the poll. It is very important that you answer the poll, my friends. Very, very important that you answer the poll. So let me know your thoughts. So let's ask the question, what is a peacemaker? What is a peacemaker? A peacemaker is a person who brings about peace. Someone who focuses on peace. Someone who tries to resolve conflicts. Someone who believes in achieving peace by reconciling differences. A peacemaker is someone who truly cares about the people, which is why a peacemaker wants to bring about peace by ending wars. We don't want wars. We don't want bloodshed. We want peace. We want peace. Donald Trump wants peace, and he is the peacemaker. He's got the power to be the peacemaker. The US president, the most important political office in the world, not just in the United States. Yes, the office of the US president is the highest office in government in America. But it is also the highest office, I believe, in the world, the US president. And a US president has so much of power, so much of authority. The US president can do a lot of great things. There has to be willingness. There has to be commitment. There has to be drive. And Trump has all that. Our 47th president, our commander-in-chief, Donald J. Trump, he is willing to bring about peace. He is committed to working towards achieving peace. He has the desire to make the world a more peaceful place. And he is doing all the right things, my friends. And so, President Trump, he is the peacemaker. And if you observe, you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. If you're thinking, Toss, if we're listening to you, well, you can listen to me, and I appreciate you all for being here, but you don't have to listen to me. All you have to do, my friends, all you have to do is pay attention to everything that President Trump is doing. You listen to his words, you pay attention to his actions, the steps that he is taking. President Donald J. Trump, he truly is the peacemaker. If you observe his actions, if you listen to his words, you will understand exactly why the title of the peacemaker is appropriate for President Donald J. Trump. There's a fight going on right now between Ukraine and Russia. The fight has been going on for a while. Fight between Ukraine and Russia, war between Ukraine and Russia, bloodshed, heavy weapons being used, people dying on the battlefield, young people dying on the battlefield, young people tragically losing their lives on the battlefield, young people from Russia, young people from Ukraine dying on the battlefield. And President Trump talked about it. He wants to stop the death. He wants to stop the bloodshed. He wants to stop the war. He wants to bring about peace. President Donald J. Trump, he is working hard to bring about peace in that region. And when Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, came to the United States to meet with President Donald J. Trump, President Trump's goal, his goal was to get a deal done. His goal was to get a deal done to ensure long-term peace in that region. My friends, share with me in the live chat. In the live chat, my friends, if you support President Trump, please write, I support President Trump, or I support Donald Trump, or I support Trump, or I support our commander-in-chief, or I support our 47th president, who was also our 45th president. Or you can write, I support DJT, Donald J. Trump, in short. Those are the initials. My friends, please let me know in the live chat. Share with me your thoughts in the live chat. It is very important that you send a message to the world. Anyone who's watching will be able to see our overwhelming support for Donald J. Trump. So there's this fight between Ukraine and Russia, bloodshed, war, conflict taking place between Ukraine and Russia, and President Trump is working hard to bring peace in that region. And Volodymyr Zelensky visited the White House, and I'm sure many of you saw the video. Have you seen the video? Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, came to the United States, visited the White House to meet with President Donald J. Trump. And Volodymyr Zelensky, he had a conversation with President Trump. The whole world watched that video. If you have not seen that video, my friends, you got to look at that video. And in my recent podcast episode, I mentioned that. If you have not watched that video, watch that video. Not the clips. I'm sure you've seen the clips. I'm not talking about the clips. I'm not talking about the clips. I am talking about the video, the entire video of that meeting from start to finish, in order to understand the full context and how the meeting started and how things went forward, how things took a turn. You have to see the whole video. It is very important that you see the whole video and you share with me your thoughts after you watch the whole thing. And I'm sure many of you have already seen it. So Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine, came to the White House, and President Trump's goal was to get a deal done to ensure long-term peace in that region. Now, of course, those who have watched that video, you know what happened. Volodymyr Zelensky created a drama in the White House. I'm saying that as an American taxpayer, as an American citizen, as an American voter, as an American taxpayer, I am telling you that these are my thoughts. That's my observation. Volodymyr Zelensky created a drama in the White House in front of the media, sitting next to the President of the United States, and there were other high-ranking officials from the Trump administration. Vice President J.D. Vance was there. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was there. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth was there. Secretary of the Treasury Scott Bessent, he was there. And there were others in that room. It was a room full of people. There were media people from all over the world. The cameras were on, people watched, everything was being videotaped, every word was being heard, every moment captured on camera. Cameras constantly taking pictures from different angles. The whole world watched. And it was an opportunity to ensure peace going forward. It was an opportunity to get a deal done, to make the world a more peaceful place, to stop the war between Ukraine and Russia. And what Volodymyr Zelensky did, he created a drama in the White House in front of the whole world. And then the deal was not signed, a deal that could have been signed, and that was the plan. A minerals deal. A deal that could have stopped the bloodshed, a deal that could have saved lives. The deal was not signed. President Trump tried his best. He is the peacemaker. President Trump, Donald J. Trump, 45th president, 47th president, the commander-in-chief of the greatest country in the world. President Trump tried his best. He wanted to get a deal done. But Volodymyr Zelensky clearly had something else in his mind. Donald Trump focused on peace. As the peacemaker, President Trump focused on peace, but Zelensky did not. Zelensky had something else in his mind. Zelensky had something else in his mind. It was a meeting that could have resulted in, and that was the plan, for the meeting to take place so that a deal could be signed. What a great opportunity. But Zelensky had something else in his mind. And you saw the way Zelensky behaved. The cameras were rolling, people were watching. People were watching, the whole world was watching. There was an opportunity, but Zelensky had something else in his mind. Volodymyr Zelensky's country is at war. Ukraine is at war. There are people dying. And President Trump cares about the people. He cares about everyone. And he wants to save lives. He wants to bring peace in that region. And that is why President Trump focused on getting a deal done, a deal that could end the war, a deal that would bring peace, a deal that would end the bloodshed, a deal that would save lives, a deal that would make the whole world a better place, a deal that would be great for Ukraine and the people of Ukraine. That deal would be great for Ukraine and the people of Ukraine. But Zelensky had something else in his mind, and as we know from the video of the White House meeting, the deal was not signed. Have you watched that video? Have you watched that video? And I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. Why doesn't Zelensky wear a suit? Why did he show up for a meeting at the White House not wearing a suit? And that was one of the questions that somebody asked during the Q&A. Have you heard that question? I mean, really, in the society, there's a way we show respect. When we put on a suit before going to a meeting, before meeting someone important, or before signing a deal, or before having a negotiation, you're meeting up with somebody. And this is not just somebody, this is the President of the United States of America, one of the most powerful people in the world. In fact, I would say the most powerful person in the world. Donald J. Trump is the most powerful person in the world. And if you are going to be meeting with President Trump in the White House, shouldn't you wear a suit? That's a way to show respect, and that's what we all do. That's what we all do. And he showed up wearing, I don't know what it was. It was not a suit. It was something else. So I don't know what the message is. Not wearing a suit. What is Zelensky trying to accomplish by not wearing a suit? Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that for too long, but it's something that needs to be mentioned. It is something that needs to be mentioned. If you want to show respect, if you want to abide by the official expectations, the etiquette, you have to wear a suit. It doesn't have to be a fancy suit. Wear something simple, but have a suit, have a tie, have a solid colored shirt, a conservative attire. Could be navy blue, could be all black, could be brown, whatever. Could be a lighter color suit. It doesn't matter. Wear a suit. All leaders do that. All leaders do that. And so that was the first sign when Zelensky showed up and he was now wearing a suit. That was the first sign that there's a lack of respect. And then we saw what happened. When the meeting started, everything was going well. President Trump was extremely kind, as he always is. He's the peacemaker. He's trying to help President Trump, trying to help Zelensky, trying to help the people of Ukraine, trying to help the people of the world. And then the conversation took a turn. And I'm not going to give you a full recap of what happened. You have to watch every moment. And believe me, I have watched that video multiple times already. Multiple times already. I watched that video. And it's still hard to believe the way Zelensky behaved in front of the greatest president in the world and one of the greatest presidents in American history, Donald J. Trump. Zelensky didn't wear a suit, and during the conversation, he was disrespectful. And if you are inside the White House and you show disrespect towards the president, you show disrespect towards President Trump's cabinet members, that means you are showing disrespect towards the people of the United States of America. So that was what Volodymyr Zelensky did. His actions, his words showed disrespect towards each and every American. Each and every American. I, as an American taxpayer, and I've said that. I said this during the podcast, in the podcast episode that I published. Okay, so you can go look up my podcast, Explore and Engage with Anam. The video version of the episodes are also available on my YouTube channel. So you can go listen to the audio version. You can watch the video version. And I have said that I, as an American taxpayer, I'm speaking in front of you, and you may be wondering, those who don't know me, you'll be like, who are you? And why should we listen to you? Well, I am an American taxpayer. Our hard-earned dollars were sent to Ukraine to help the people of Ukraine. Our money, our tax dollars supported Ukraine. Billions and billions and billions and billions of American taxpayer dollars went to Ukraine to support and to help the people of Ukraine. And so definitely, I have the right to share my thoughts. I, as an American taxpayer, I have every right to speak on this issue. And I'm vocal. Those who have been watching my channel, you know how vocal I am. So I'm going to say whatever is in my mind because I am an American taxpayer. And so as an American taxpayer, when I heard that President Zelensky of Ukraine would visit the White House, I was hopeful. I was optimistic. I thought, great. Finally, we have great leadership in the White House. We have President Trump, and he wants to help the people of Ukraine. He wants to stop the bloodshed. He wants to stop the war. And then we're getting the news that Zelensky, President Zelensky of Ukraine, he's going to be visiting the White House. And I thought, great. A day that we have been waiting for. Let's end the bloodshed. Let's stop the war. Let's achieve peace. Let's get a deal signed, a minerals deal. And, finally, we're making great progress. I was so optimistic. I was so hopeful. As an American taxpayer, watching my tax dollars, our tax dollars, go to Ukraine to help the people there, and the war continuing and all the bloodshed, I thought finally there's going to be peace, and Zelensky is coming to the White House. Let's get it done. We got President Trump. He's got a great administration. And finally, it's going to be great. We're going to end the war. And President Trump, he tried his best as the peacemaker. But Zelensky, clearly, now that I think about that visit, you go back and you replay that video, and you observe Volodymyr Zelensky's body language, his facial expression, how he turned his face, how he spoke, how he moved, how he positioned himself in that chair, the tone of his voice, the volume, how he was disrupting President Trump when President Trump was speaking, how Zelensky, instead of listening, instead of showing proper respect, instead of waiting for President Trump to complete his sentence, Volodymyr Zelensky was trying to talk over. So you go and do a thorough analysis of what you saw, what you heard, and you'll know that Zelensky clearly had something else in his mind. And everything broke down. Everything broke down. No deal was signed. And I'm watching as an American taxpayer. I'm thinking, what just happened? We have helped this leader. Our tax dollars have supported Zelensky and the people of Ukraine. And Zelensky comes to the White House, and instead of being grateful, instead of expressing his thanks to the US president, to the American people, he behaved in such disrespectful manner. Here's what Zelensky should have done. Zelensky should have said, Volodymyr Zelensky, he had this great opportunity. He could have been there, seated next to President Trump in his chair, where he was seated. He could have said, I want to address the American people. He could have said that. He could have said that from that chair where he was seated right next to President Trump. He could have said, I want to use this opportunity to address the American people. And I just want to let the whole world know. I want to let everyone know that we are grateful for all the support we have received from the American people and the American taxpayers. That is what Volodymyr Zelensky should have said. He had a wonderful opportunity. Not just to say thanks to President Trump, not just to say thanks to the US government, but to say thanks to the American people. And he could have done it from the White House, sitting next to President Trump. He could have said, thank you. I express my gratitude to the American people. He could have said that on behalf of the people of Ukraine. He could have said, representing the people of Ukraine, thank you to the American taxpayers. Did he do that? He did not. Instead, he showed disrespect towards the American president, a president we overwhelmingly elected, a president who received the Electoral College votes, a president who received the popular vote, a president who has the people's mandate, President Donald J. Trump. President Zelensky of Ukraine showed disrespect towards our president. Meaning he showed disrespect towards each and every American. Do you agree with me, my friends? Please let me know in the live chat. There are so many people watching. A lot of people watching today, my friends. I will continue the conversation. I'm not going anywhere. Make sure you share your thoughts in the live chat. Make sure you share your thoughts in the live chat. Tommy Brown is writing, totally agree. Thank you so very much. There are others who are saying agree. David Baker is saying, I agree with you. Thank you so much, everyone. I want to hear your thoughts. So share with me your thoughts, my friends. Share with me your thoughts, and make sure you're supporting this channel by hitting the like button and by subscribing. And we are 34 minutes into the live stream, 34 minutes, and more than 13,000, more than 13,000 viewers have already watched this video. And we're just half hour, a little over half hour into the live stream. And I have more to say. I'm not going anywhere. I have more to say. There are hundreds of people watching right now. So send a message loud and clear. Loud and clear. Tell me if you support Donald J. Trump. Please write Donald J. Trump in the live chat. Once again, let's do it, my friends. Write Donald J. Trump in the live chat. Show your support for Donald J. Trump, the peacemaker. I see lots of comments. Donald J. Trump, Donald J. Trump. Sebastian writing DJT. Thank you so very much. Jay Carrero writing DJT. Colton writing Donald J. Trump. My friends, support this channel. Suzanne is writing Tossif tells the truth. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Butch is here. Hello, Butch. Good to see you. My friends, please subscribe if you have not done so already. Be a part of this community of freedom-loving people. Be a part of this family. Thank you so very much. Today we crossed the 13,000 subscriber mark. Next we're going to get to 14,000. We're going to keep growing, my friends. Support this channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So, Zelensky had an opportunity to thank the American people. He did not. And the deal was not signed, a deal that could have saved lives. Now, here's a statement from President Trump after the meeting. President Trump published a statement after the meeting. And I'm going to read to you that statement. This is from President Trump. President Trump, after the meeting, he published on Truth Social, he wrote, and these are the words from the president, so I'm going to read to you. Here you go. We had a very meaningful meeting in the White House today. Much was learned that could never be understood without conversation under such fire and pressure. It's amazing what comes out through emotion, and I have determined that President Zelensky is not ready for peace if America is involved, because he feels our involvement gives him a big advantage in negotiations. I don't want advantage, I want peace. He disrespected the United States of America in its cherished Oval Office. He can come back when he's ready for peace. My friends, those are words from our Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump. He clearly said it. He clearly said it. I want peace. President Trump said it. He wants peace. And President Trump, regarding Zelensky, he said he can come back when he is ready for peace. Now ask yourself the question, is Zelensky ready for peace? I don't think so. I don't think so. If Zelensky would have been ready for peace, then he would have signed that deal. But he did not. Is Zelensky going to be ready for peace? When is he going to be ready for peace? Tell me. When is Volodymyr Zelensky going to be ready for peace? I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. You let me know. When do you think Zelensky is going to be ready for peace? Donald Trump is ready. He's always ready for peace. But Zelensky is not. Clearly, President Trump is the peacemaker. And I'm going to share with you some more thoughts here about that meeting. There's a lot to talk about that meeting. I don't know who advised President Volodymyr Zelensky to behave in the way that he did during the White House meeting. Who advised Volodymyr Zelensky to behave in that manner? I don't know. I don't know. Who advised President Zelensky to do what he did? I don't know. All I can tell you is whoever advised Zelensky to bargain with Trump while the whole world watched on TV, that was not a good advice at all. Not a good advice. My friends, I'm conducting a poll. The question is, President Donald Trump is the peacemaker. Agree or disagree? So please make your voice heard. I agree that President Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker. Please share your thoughts, my friends. Share your thoughts. President Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker. Do you agree or disagree? I agree. What about you? Share your thoughts, my friends. So, whoever advised Volodymyr Zelensky to behave in that manner, that was not good advice. I am not sure what Volodymyr Zelensky was trying to accomplish. Clearly, I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. We now know that Zelensky's strategy, whatever he was trying to accomplish, it did not work. It did not work. He left the United States empty-handed. Empty-handed. Zelensky could have left the United States with a great deal secured. He could have stopped the war by agreeing to the deal. But Zelensky left empty-handed and with an uncertain future. The future is now uncertain. He left empty-handed rather than leaving with a deal done. He left empty-handed. The only thing that is certain right now is uncertainty. The only thing that is certain right now is uncertainty. Uncertain future. What's going to happen? Now, of course, Volodymyr Zelensky can say that he's got European allies. No? Because Zelensky, right after the US, he went to Europe. And he can say that he's got European allies who are going to give him all the help that he needs. Zelensky's European allies will give him all the help that he needs. Well, that's great. If that is the case, that is great. If that makes Volodymyr Zelensky feel great, well, wonderful, excellent. Good luck. Good luck to President Zelensky. If he can accomplish what he wants without US help, without US support, without the support from American taxpayers, without the support from the American people, well, I guess that is a choice that he makes. And whatever he chooses, he's free to choose what he wants. He's the leader of his country, Ukraine. So whatever decision he makes for his country, as an American taxpayer, I'm going to say good luck. If he thinks that his European allies are enough for him, if he doesn't need US support, I mean, it's his choice. What can I say? I'm an American taxpayer, and I'm looking at this. I'm like, if President Zelensky is happy with whatever he has, if he doesn't want to sign the deal, which he clearly did not sign during his visit to the White House, if he's happy with his European allies and they can provide him with all the support that he needs, everything, great, good luck. Once again, I'm speaking as an American taxpayer. We think about our country. We think about our country, the United States of America. My friends, if you are proud of the United States of America, please write USA in the live chat. Or you can write the United States of America. Please write USA. Please write USA in the live chat. Frank is writing USA. Suzanne is writing USA. Phoenix is writing USA. Mega is writing USA. Journeys, Rachel is writing USA, USA. Thank you so much. Someone else is writing America first, USA. US flags, I can see USA. And US flags, Crockett, Torvey. The names are moving so fast I can't even read. I'm seeing Michael is writing USA. Tyler, USA. K. Cooper, USA. Mir, USA. Thank you all. Thank you all. We think about our country. We think about the United States of America. As an American taxpayer, I put America first. Of course, we want peace all over the world. We want peace all over the world. We want the world to have peace and to enjoy peace. We want people to live in peace. We want people to not have to worry about war. We don't want war. We want peace all over the world. We want peace. And we have a president who prioritizes peace. But if Zelensky is not ready for a reasonable solution, there's nothing we can do. If Volodymyr Zelensky is not ready for a reasonable solution, there's nothing we can do. There was a reasonable solution within reach. All he had to do was to sign the deal. But Zelensky did not sign the deal. Instead, he argued. He disrupted President Trump's sentences. Zelensky showed disrespect towards the American people. We, the American people, we want peace for Ukraine. But if Zelensky, representing Ukraine, if he is not ready for a reasonable solution, if he is not ready for peace, there's nothing we can do as American taxpayers. President Trump proposed a reasonable deal, but Zelensky clearly was more interested in a drama. He was more interested in bargaining and trying to create a show in front of the TV cameras, and that is what he did. And we, the American people, we watched. We, the American taxpayers, we watched. We saw what happened, and we support our president, Donald J. Trump, and we support his administration. So anyway, my friends, my point is, President Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker, and that is the title of this live stream. President Donald Trump, the peacemaker. President Trump is the peacemaker. He truly is. And Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, he said it. He called President Trump a peacemaker. And we all say the same thing. Donald J. Trump is the peacemaker, and he is truly doing an amazing job as our commander-in-chief, and we are blessed to have Donald J. Trump in the White House, and every single day he makes us proud. Every single day President Trump makes us proud. Do you agree with me, my friends? Please write your comments in the live chat. Do you agree with me? Do you agree that each and every day President Trump makes us proud? Suzanne says agree. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you all. Please write Trump 2025 if you support President Donald J. Trump. Please write Trump 2025. I would appreciate that, my friends. Please write Trump 2025. Thank you all. Tommy Brown is saying yes. Thank you, Tommy Brown. Thank you, everyone. Butch Ramsey is saying Trump 2025. Amanda is saying Trump 2025. Lucy is saying Trump 2025. Thank you all. Thank you all. Harley is saying Trump 2025. Michael is saying Trump 2025. Corey is saying Trump 2025. Lots and lots of support for our president, Donald J. Trump. So, my friends, if you have not subscribed yet, I would please strongly encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Stay connected so you can watch future live streams, so you can watch my videos, listen to my podcast episodes. And for those of you who are wondering, who is this guy? Because I see lots of new viewers here today. I am Tausif Anam. That's my name. I was born and raised in Bangladesh. I came to the United States of America as a legal immigrant. I followed the law. I came here legally. I became a US citizen in the year 2014. I have my bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Arts degree in political science from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I have my Master of Public Affairs degree from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. If you want to know more about me and more about my bio, my life, you can go to my website, tausifanam.net. I will put the website here, and I will pin the message to the top of the live chat, tausifanam.net. You can go and find more information about me. If you want to read the 2 books of poems that I've written, you can find information about my books on my website. I have been doing live streams since January of 2024. So it's been a little over a year since I have been doing live streams. I have a podcast called Explore and Engage with Anam, which you can listen to. And also, I have written many letters to editors and op-eds that have been published in many newspapers across the United States. So my writings have appeared in USA Today, Boston Globe, Chicago Tribune, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Philadelphia Inquirer, New York Post, New York Daily News, the Western Journal, Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, the Capital Times, Wisconsin State Journal. I think I already mentioned that, right? Did I? The Dodgeville Chronicle, and also more, some that I'm probably forgetting. So numerous publications. If you go to my website, you'll see in chronological order all my published opinions and the links to those newspaper articles and opinion pieces. I think I've written so far 109, maybe. You can go and find the whole list on my website. So please do that if you want to know more about me. Thank you so very much. Obviously, as you know already, I am a strong conservative. I'm a Republican, and I support our president, Donald J. Trump. And I live in Wisconsin, okay? So in case you're wondering, where am I? Okay, some of you may have seen my cup says Wisconsin, so that's where I live. I'm a freedom-loving American, and I'm proud to be an American citizen. So thank you so very much, my friends. I appreciate you all tuning in for this Sunday afternoon live stream. Please subscribe and stay connected for more live streams and more videos. And my friends, America first, and together we will make America great again. So may God bless you all. May God bless our President Donald J. Trump. May God bless the Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you so very much. And I will be back again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of the day, my friends. Thank you once again.